A few days ago, I had a discussion on TikTok Live with Andrew from Farm Theory. I had a lot of fun. I felt very pleased after the whole thing. It was a great experience. Definitely something I want to continue doing more. I need to be on TikTok Live more. But anyway, there is a few things that when you think about it and you have time to process it, you think to yourself, oh man, I wish I'd said that. I wish I'd said that. And these are all things I genuinely do know. But I suppose in that moment, there was like 500 people watching at one time. In that moment, you can't necessarily get together the information. It's not an excuse. I've got ADHD. Sometimes I struggle to get information out. But one of the things that I thought to myself that he spoke about, and I thought that is so wrong, was the fact that he thinks that agriculture has been bullied regarding its contribution to global warming by the fossil fuel industry and also at COP events. And I thought to myself, no, that's really not the case at all. Like, you're not bullied. In fact, you get away with far more things than anyone else does. You know, take the protests in London, for example. You know, Just Stop Oil protesters are sit on the road, get arrested. Farmers have blocked the streets with their tractors and no one bats an eyelid. But anyway, COPs. So this is COP25, which was in 2019, I believe. So only about 6 years ago. 6 years ago, okay? Bear in mind, we've known about global warming for many years now. And agriculture has played a big part in our lives for roughly 5 to 10,000 years. So I typed in agriculture just to see how many times agriculture had been used. And it says, Coronivia Joint Work on Agriculture. It's 7, by the way. While negotiators went back and forth over headline issues such as raising ambition and finishing the Paris rulebook, a little discussed element of COP known as the Coronivia Joint Work on Agriculture also rumbled along. This 3-year programme will finish in Glasgow at COP26. It consists of a series of workshops examining how to conduct agriculture in a world undergoing climate change. I won't bother reading the rest of this up the top, but it's just mainly the one at the bottom. So next year, so that's COP26, agriculture is expected to make a more central role at COP26 in Glasgow, with potential for parties to make recommendations for climate action in agriculture. Now, that states that agriculture hasn't even played a central role, let alone been bullied. I do want to clarify before I actually publish this that the word bullied wasn't necessarily used